I'd like to take a minute to introduce you to my new puppies. This is Dill and Tater. They are Basset Hounds. Okay, let's get to work.
Hi everybody, my 8 o'clock grooming dog is here. She's a little Yorkie, and she missed her last appointment because she was having some health problems, but she's doing better. So when my 8 o'clock dog didn't show up this morning, I called her and she came to save the day. Go ahead and get the water warmed up. This is her, I think it's like her third haircut. I'm gonna have to check. And go ahead and load her up with some oatmeal and baking soda shampoo. Yorkies are one of my favorite breeds to groom. They're so easy, they dry fast, and they always look good when they're done. There's some dogs like their hair I struggle with. Like I just can never get their faces right. I don't know. But Yorkies, I'm always happy with the way they look. Just load her up, and she's also getting conditioner too. I had 2 Rottweilers that were supposed to be here this morning, and they forgot. So I was going to make a video with Rottweilers this morning, and they're really cute. One has a really big face, but they overslept. So they did not get to get on the video this morning. So I just blow dried her for a minute just to get all that water off, the dripping water. And I'm going to towel dry her, clean up my mess in the tub. Then I'll get her back out and finish drying her on the table. Hold on. All right. Just want to show you some of the bandanas that I've been making. So I was supposed to have 2 Rottweilers here at 8. So last night I made them bandanas, but I don't have time to do them now. So this is for them. See, we have little Easter buttons with camouflage on one side, plaid on the other side. One was a girl and one was a boy, and I did not realize these buttons aren't exactly in the center, but that's okay. And this one is a little flower and a little Easter egg. It's still April, so we can celebrate Easter. These slip over the collar, but this was for them, but they did not show up. But I also made these because I have a little Chihuahua coming later. It's very small, and this is for him. It just ties on the neck, and it's a Jack Russell and a Chihuahua. They're coming together, and this is for the Jack Russell, because they're both boys, and just has a little pom-pom, super cute. This one, I don't know who this is for. These are just little extras, but these are for the dogs that I groom. I do have a dog bandana gift shop that I sell all these things, but these are free. These come with the grooming. Anyway, back to work. And did you guys know, though, one more thing, there are more boy dogs than girl dogs. It is true, because I've been grooming for 30 years, and I can tell you I always run out of boy bandanas first. There's more boy dogs, so I got to stock up on the boy stuff because they always go before the girls. I'm going to go ahead and finish blow drying her. It's a very easy dog. All right. Usually if you just put one hand on them, it really calms them down. especially if you're blow drying them. If you just put your hand back here, I'm turning a fan on just to help dry her face while I work on her body. I'm going to use my number 10 blade to shave under her tail. So it stays clean. This is very short. Actually, it's bald. Just so her poo-poo does not get stuck in her hair. And it grows back very fast. So this probably should be done once a month. Keep it clean back here. So last time she got a number 4 on her back, a number 4 Schnauzer cut, but her mom said just a little bit shorter today, so I'm going to do a number 5 blade on her back. Trimming up her tail. I take my slightly curved scissors and just trim around the sides and trim up the end. Comb it all over. Make it nice and neat. Check for any scraggly hairs sticking underneath. Trim that off. Fluff it all up. You can see whatever's not even. Okay, I'm going to go back over with my 5 blade. Just going to spray a little bit of conditioner on her. I'm going to brush her legs out with my slicker brush. Gotta be careful, these slicker brushes are sharp. Don't scrape the skin. I can use my fingers underneath to brush on my fingers instead of the skin. See, I got my fingers underneath it there. It takes practice to learn how to brush a dog. When I first started grooming, which was 30 years ago, I got a standard poodle, which most groomers end up getting a standard poodle because they're just so fun and there's so many hairstyles you can give them. That dog kept getting matted. She was a small standard. She was about 35 pounds grown. But she just kept getting matted and I could not figure it out. But the trick is once you brush your dog out, also go back with a comb and check for any tangles because this can go over the mats. I mean, it doesn't always go close to the skin. So then, and it also scrapes the skin. So if you go back with your comb, then you can press on the skin and really separate all those hairs. And basically that's what you want to do, separate all the hairs. That's what you're doing. And this dog's hair is in great shape. I'm shaving the pads of her feet out with a 30 blade. She has back dew claws and front dew claws. He's got one right here on the side on the ankle. So be careful when trimming her feet that I don't cut those. Never know if dogs have dew claws. Some do, some don't. Some have them on the front and some just have them on the back. Some just might only have one. You never know, and you always have to be careful that you don't snag them. Trimming up her front legs. Just gonna cut her nails real quick. If I look at the back of the nails, I can see where the vein is if I turn them under like that. And her dew claw feels very, very short. It does not need to be cut. Okay. Using my tin blade to shave the tips of her ears. Just trimming up the tips of her ears with my slightly curved scissors. She doesn't really have any hair up here, but I'm just gonna take a little bit off. Okay, and she's getting a number 3 blade on her head. I just hold her beard right underneath. It's like a little handle. Just pinch a little piece of hair under here. That's how I hold their faces still. Gonna use my tin blade to shave out the corners of her eyes. I'm gonna fluff up all this hair, get it away from the skin, and just come in and shave it off. I don't want to scrape the skin, so I pull the hair away. And then whatever else is left, I can come back with my scissors and just trim it off. But this just gets the bulk of the hair out. Trim her bangs up. I'm going to comb it all forward. Use my curved scissors. Okay, I'm going to come underneath and trim up whatever hair is left under her eye. Trim the side of her face. Blend in the side of her face with my chunkers. She's being wiggly. I don't know if you can tell. I don't think she's 1. She might be 1. I'm not sure. She's young though. Yorkies grow hair in their ears. She's got a couple little strands in here, and that needs to be pulled out, and that comes with her grooming. This is ear powder. It helps me grip, and I don't like pouring it down inside the ear, so I'm just going to use it on these couple little strands right here. It's kind of like chalk when you play pool. It grows loosely. It comes right out. Because the hair traps moisture down there. So you want to get this out. See? Just a little bit. We're about done. I'm going to go back over her. I always go back over them one more time when we're at the end of the grooming. I'm going to put my 5 blade back on my clipper. Make sure there's no hairs out of place. Going to take my curved chunkers, go over her face one more time, brush it all forwards. This just blends it in. What I like to do when I'm finished grooming them is take my 7 skip tooth blade, fluff up all their hair, and skim off whatever is sticking out. Just fluff it up and come down and skim off anything that's out of place. She's ready to go. I'm going to spray on a little conditioner. Wipe her off with a fragrance-free baby wipe. I'm going to get a little bit of water. Make sure her eyes are nice and clean. She has a number 5 Schnauzer body with a number 3 Yorkie head. 3 are the blades I'm referring to, and the blade number tells you the length the hair is going to be. She's not getting camouflage because she's a girl. She's getting butterfly with a little button on it. Ho, ho, ho. You're not leaving. See, I loosened this. I have to have this kind of tight on her because she will jump off the table. So we got to get her straight. We got to have her standing straight. This just ties on because she does not have a collar. I also make slip over the collar bandanas. But she doesn't have a collar. So this gets tied on. It's an extra small, imagine that. How cute is that? Guys, Schnauzer cuts look really good on Yorkies. If you have a Yorkie, you should tell your groomer you want a Schnauzer cut. But she doesn't have the eyebrows. She's got the Yorkie head. But you can do like a Schnauzer face with like a beard, and the eyebrows is really cute on Yorkies. All right, we're all done. You call her mother and tell her that she is ready to go.